Hey guys, let's get more news about Miami Heat. But first, don't forget to subscribe and leave your like. Davon Mitchell joined the Miami Heat at the February 6th trade deadline. He was part of the trade that sent Jimmy Butler to the Golden State Warriors. Mitchell immediately hit the ground running on South Beach, proving himself to be a key part of Erik Spoelstra's rotation. In a recent news conference, Mitchell discussed his seamless fit in Miami. He noted how Spoelstra had empowered him to play his hard-nosed defensive style while also being confident on the offensive side of the floor. Coach SPO told me the first day, "Just be yourself. I want you to be yourself. Go out there defensively and offensively and play your game. You know how to play the game. Get your teammates involved," Mitchell said. "Things that I've been doing since I've been playing basketball, and I had the opportunity to do it here. The past places I've been to, I didn't really have the opportunity. I was playing with a lot of good players, so I understood it." Mitchell is heading into restricted free agency. The Heat will have the opportunity to sign any offer sheet Mitchell signs. However, there will undoubtedly be a limit in terms of what Pat Riley is willing to pay. Still, after such an impressive few months with the franchise, the coaching staff will likely want to keep him around long-term. Regardless of what happens with Mitchell this summer, the Heat must find a solution to their point guard problems. Terry Rozier's tenure with the franchise has not gone to plan. As such, a new lead ball handler is essential. Bailey Bassett of Clutch Points has pinpointed Russell Westbrook as a potential target for the Heat once he becomes available. "Nobody would question Westbrook's hustle, work ethic, or competitiveness," Bassett wrote. "All of these factors make him a solid free agency fit for the Miami Heat. Westbrook is unlikely to sign for more than the veteran minimum, and adding good players for cheap has to be something that would intrigue the Heat." Westbrook would be a stopgap solution for Miami. Nevertheless, he would allow Riley and the front office staff some much-needed time to locate a long-term fit at the point guard position. Barring a surprise retirement announcement, Los Angeles Lakers forward LeBron James is set to become the first player in NBA history to play 23 seasons. Not only is James shattering longevity records, but the 40-year-old is also doing so at an all-NBA level. This is not by mere luck or chance, as James' former Miami Heat teammate Mario Chalmers recently revealed the shocking measures he took to prolong his professional career. "I tell people this all the time. Bron will really get treatment if we were in the club," Chalmers began on Nightcap. "He would literally have something on his knees or something on his back inside the club, so it's like once somebody's doing that, like that's real dedication to just be in the club with treatment. Not ice bags. It'd be like the stim machine shooting electricity in your knees, hamstrings, or lower back. He always got something that's recovery, making his body recover, so that's the thing once you see that, like that's a different type of dedication," Chalmers concluded. These are the stories about James that often go under the radar. Instead, fans just assume the 21-time All-Star is a freak of nature who is incapable of regressing regardless of his lifestyle off the floor. However, Chalmers proved that's the furthest thing from the truth, as he clearly went above and beyond most even in his prime with the Heat. The Miami Heat dominated the South Florida sports headlines from 2010 to 14 when LeBron James, Dwayne Wade, and Chris Bosh joined forces. They won 2 NBA titles in 4 straight trips to the NBA Finals. 11 years later, another franchise has taken over. The Florida Panthers are in the Stanley Cup Finals for the 3rd consecutive year after eliminating the Carolina Hurricanes Wednesday. The Florida Panthers are going to the Stanley Cup Final for a 3rd straight year, a run that has put them in rarefied air. Very few professional sports teams can make it to their championship round in consecutive seasons. Wednesday night, the Panthers punched their ticket to the 2025 Stanley Cup Final, where they will try and win their 2nd straight championship. It is the best sporting run in South Florida since the Miami Heat went to the NBA Finals 4 straight years during the Big Three era from 2011 to 14. The Panthers are also looking to join the Heat and Miami Dolphins as area teams to repeat as champions. Last year, they defeated the Edmonton Oilers. The Heat won back-to-back against the Oklahoma City Thunder and San Antonio Spurs in 2012 and 2013. The Dolphins were victorious in Super Bowls against the Washington Redskins and Minnesota Vikings in 1972 and 1973. The Miami Heat and Los Angeles Lakers are two organizations that will look to be active on the trade front this offseason, with the goal of competing for a title in their respective conferences next season. After dealing away their superstar and 2023 Eastern Conference Finals MVP Jimmy Butler this past season, the Heat could look to flip arguably the most important asset that they received in the mid-season transaction with the Golden State Warriors. The Heat received a former All-Star and NBA champion wing from the Warriors in exchange for Butler. Now, recent reports from The Athletic's Jovan Boha have indicated that the talented forward could be added to the Lakers' target list this summer if they are willing to part with another capable forward in the process. If the Lakers are looking to address the wing need on the trade market, Andrew Wiggins is a guy that I like a lot, Boha shared during a recent Q&A live stream. And you can get there, probably with some base of Rui Hachimura plus matching salary. So, I have not heard specifically Wiggins, but he is the type of target that would make sense for them. In just 17 regular season contests with the Heat, the 30-year-old Andrew Wiggins made a good first impression. The two-way wing averaged 19.0 points, 4.2 rebounds, and 3.3 assists, while boasting a solid 113 defensive rating per 100 possessions, but Miami may still gauge his value on the trade market. If the Lakers' Rui Hachimura were to be shipped to Miami in a Wiggins deal, he could plausibly become a major offensive contributor for the Heat in 2025-26. Hachimura put together a wonderfully efficient 2024-25 campaign as a Laker, boasting splits of 13.1 points and 5.0 rebounds while knocking down 50.9% of his attempts from the field and a blistering 41.3% of his looks from distance. By prospectively pairing Hachimura with first-time All-Star Tyler Herro and five-time All-Defensive Team selection Bam Adebayo, the pair of star-level talents would be supplied with an extremely reliable shotmaker and streaky defender.